Question 2. How can I know when to use must or should? Generally, use must when you state a rule or law. For example, drivers must wear a seat belt. Students must wear the uniform on school days. Also, if you're giving someone an order or talking about someone giving an order, you can use must. For example, if you're a parent, you can say to your children, "You must finish your homework before you watch TV." That's an order you're giving them. You can also use must to state a logical deduction or conclusion in the past. For example, you come home and find the lock on your door has been broken and you make a conclusion. Oh, someone must have broken into the house. Uses of should. Generally, use should when you're giving advice. For example, if you're a mother, you might advise older children rather than order them as follows. You should finish your homework before you watch TV. You should finish your homework before you watch TV. So, in real life, you choose must or should depending on your meaning and your relationship to the listener. In school, it makes no sense for teachers and test writers to ask students to choose between these verbs. Question 3. When do we use if or whether in yes, no questions in reported speech? The answer: either if or whether is correct. Whether is a bit more formal, but both are acceptable. Direct question: would you like an ice cream for dessert? Peter asked Sarah. Reported question: Peter asked Sarah whether or if she would like an ice cream for dessert. Question 4. Alice has 2 teaspoons, but I have less than her, only 1. Is he, or the speaker, referring to tea? Why didn't he refer to spoons? The answer: more likely the speaker is referring to the amount of sugar in tea. The speaker could also be referring to an amount of medicine or some other small quantity. 2 teaspoons here refers to an uncountable quantity, not to a countable number of spoons. That's why we use less rather than fewer. Question 5. The number of people in Egypt is growing by about 1 million every year. Why do we use the present continuous? Please explain this usage. The answer: among other things, the present continuous is used to talk about developments and gradual changes. Examples: it is getting cloudy. The economy is shrinking. This plant is growing taller every day. Question 6. I read this sentence. They are a husband and wife. Why don't we say a husband and wife? Can we say I saw a teacher and student? The answer: when the two things or people are thought of as a unit, we put the article only before the first. A husband and wife is a unit. A couple. I don't think you would ever hear a native speaker say a husband and a wife. We often omit the second article for family members. A mother and child, a father and son, etc. Another example is a horse and rider. When the two are thought of as a unit, as for example in equestrian competitions, the two must work together as a unit to succeed.